name is Cypher Morrison, and this is This Week in Car Audio. Tune in. This Week in Car Audio. Tune in. We'll be talking about bass, talking about chips, talking about rings. You ain't got them, zip your lip. You got a problem you haven't found, check your grounds. The show about to start. Tune in. This Week in Car Audio. Yeah. Tune in. This Week in Car Audio.
All right, we are live this week in Car Audio. Doug Stockton with my co-host Team DC Lucky and Jon Rabe down there in the bottom. How's it going, John?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Just fine.
Good. I don't know why I have this green halo that keeps popping up, but yeah, it's weird.
Welcome to the green screen, baby. No green screen.
Not today.
Not
I'm
today.
I'm up at Keith Sanders' house up here in Vegas, man. So I don't have the green screen. So it's doing all kinds of crazy shit. But we'll make do, man. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So what's up, John? What's going on, brother?
Getting ready for our barbecue, man. I'm over here at one of my employees' house, friend's house, working on one of the vans that we're going to unveil there. So, which you can see behind me.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, so far we've got Brian Irwin popping in, Tom Selleck, Dave Bradshaw, Josh Tatu. Says, what's up? Some OG shit, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Like I said, all these people posting in. And real quick, if you guys are posting in right now, like and share this to as many pages as you can. Remember, we want to grow the community. That's the ultimate goal here. So please like, share. Remember, we will be on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and all that right after the show. I'll upload it to that. We'll also be on YouTube, on Sonic FX Doug on YouTube. You can see show videos and these on there. So please like and share. Give us a thumbs up. Let's get this out to as many people as we can. All right.
My OnlyFans page also.
That's Lucky's. And he still don't get undressed, and they pay for all that money. Damn.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, John, tell us about the barbecue this weekend, please, sir.
The Sky High Barbecue. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, we got the Bayside Barbecue coming up on Saturday. We are so I keep repeating myself, starting it at 3:00 on Saturday. So if you guys are planning on coming out, don't come out at 9:00. Don't come out at 10. I'm guessing I'll be there, but we're trying to avoid some of the heat that's been out here. It's been crazy. So we're starting it a little late. We're running it till 10. We got free food, demos, big sales going on at Sky High. And then on Sunday, we're starting it at noon. That way we can have a little time to sleep in, because you guys get a little crazy on Saturday night normally out here. So I scooted it back a little bit, trying to help you guys out. Same deal on Sunday, big sales, free food. We'll have water and stuff on site, bunch of demos, bunch of loud cars from the West Coast. And we will be unveiling our newest demo build on Saturday. It's almost 150,000 watts. And you can see it right behind me. That's less than half of the outside speakers that are on it. So we're almost 100,000 watts to the outside. So it's something that we haven't seen out here on the West Coast. The East Coast is just bringing it in kind of on that Brazilian outdoor
Pinkadow
concrete mid-bass type of deal. So we got that unveiling, and I'm over at one of my friends' houses right now. We're working on it. We got more projects going on at the shop as well. That's why we had to use his garage here. So we're going to bring out a lot of cool stuff, and I guarantee this build behind me will be something that a lot of you guys, actually probably none of you have seen, especially on the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. I can't wait to check that out, man. Yeah, that sounds nuts.
And along with the barbecue, while we're at the barbecue, we're going to have the 3X event there. So our intention is to, host the 3X event there, which will have the big trophies, 4 foot for first, 3 foot for second, and 28 inches for third. So we'll have nice, big, huge trophies also at that event. Remember, you guys need your points for World Finals, since we are going to have one here on the West Coast this year. So you need 100 points for DB Drag, 100 points for Base Race, 50 points for Top Dog, Cyclone, and Freestyle. So if you guys intend to compete in any of those formats, then you need to attend a 2X or 3X event along with get your points. This event alone so it'll be a 3X event, so that means 3 times the points, which means if you get first place, you get 24 points. Second place, you get 21 points, and so on and so on. So it's your opportunity to get your certified score and also get your points built up. And then following that, John, are you going to the show out in Fernley on the 7th? Oh,
I thought it.
you don't even know about it. Okay,
yeah, I don't go on Facebook. So
okay, no. So
thing in there.
yeah,
Go ahead.
so what it is there we're gonna have a 2X on August 7th, which kind of at the same time as Hot August Nights. It's the last weekend of Hot August Nights, and they're gonna have a drifting competition and all kinds of stuff going on out there. And we're also gonna have a DB drag event, and it's out at the Fernley Raceway.
Yep, we'll be there.
Nice.
That's up my alley. So
yeah, I know.
I was gonna say, man. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
we got a lot of stuff coming for Hot August Nights too. So we're doing some of that stuff.
Okay.
Now we're doing some of that older stuff, and so we'll go from there to surf, and then keep rolling around.
Yeah. So I mean, they have drag racing out there. They have drifting, and even if you don't own a drift car, for $10, you can get in with these top-notch drifters that are out there, and they'll take you around the track for $10.
Are you gonna do it, Doug? Like dude.
No.
I have to be in control, dude. I'm a control freak. I get too scared to have somebody else driving and getting all fucking crazy. But if you put me behind the wheel, then it'd be all good. So I was wondering if you were gonna do it.
No. So yeah. When I drive, everybody, my kids make fun of me, and they go, "Yeah, Dad, when you're driving, the wheels go." That's what they used to tell me when they were much younger. So yeah. So no, I when I'm in Reno, I tend to do the show, and then I go and usually hang out with my daughter. It's also going to be my this weekend when we go there, it's my mother-in-law's 70th birthday. So we're gonna be doing on Sunday. We're gonna be doing a birthday party for her. So
awesome.
So in case some people missed it, the 3X DB drag is gonna be Saturday. We're gonna start at 4, and that way we will be done easily by 10. Remember, it's a 3X event, so be ready to compete. Be ready to go. I have my PA system going. As with any other events, if you're out doing other things, which I totally encourage people to do, go and check out the stuff. Go ahead and check out John's car. Didn't I read somewhere that you guys were doing some kind of like educational seminars also, John?
Yep. Yeah, we're doing a couple. So Limitless Lithium is coming out from Atlanta. Well, they're north of Atlanta, but anyways, they're going to put on a Limitless Q&A for using lithium in car audio applications, and we have a whole area set up for that. Bobby Gately and I are putting on a sales seminar for some of our wholesalers that are coming out, what we can do with the market, how to better their shops, and obviously make more sales, because retailers are the ride or die of really this industry. It's moving to online, but you're not going to ever make it as a complete industry without those retailers putting the stuff in and actually doing the legwork on the ground. So we're going to try to help the people that are the dealers for Sky High and buy through our wholesale network. So
there you go.
Those will both be on Sundays those will both be on Sunday for you guys. That way we can go and talk to people on Saturday. And then we also have Audio Control coming out, who's going to put together something small about how to use their products, because some of their products are super in depth, and your average customer might not understand exactly how to use a RTA or the
DSP or
DSP, all that stuff. So we want to kind of put our feet on the ground there and help the people learn how to better their systems. And obviously, the better it sounds, the more happy they're going to be, the easier it's going to sell for the retailers, and it goes downhill from there.
No, absolutely. And just as you guys all know, once we go to brackets, I'm always posting live on Facebook, so you guys can watch it. You might be 20 seconds behind, but if you can't hear me, you can always watch it back on Facebook on the Sonic FX page and see exactly where we're at, so that we're not waiting for you in the lanes. Right, Lucky? That kind of sucks.
Right. Yeah, people got to pay attention a little bit. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, so like I said, it's all good. Like I said, this is hopefully going to be a continued partnership. It's beneficial to John and Sky High with having the DB Drag at the event, and obviously beneficial to DB Drag being part of his event also. So hopefully it's something we can grow on and make it, an all-inclusive great event for years to come.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one came in kind of late, but
Yeah.
for advertisement wise, but if we can move forward with the next one and go from there, then that would be perfect. As
Yeah.
far as
I think-
people coming out, enjoying themselves, getting points, demo and seeing all the big builds and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome, dude. Because I went to the Sky High barbecue before the whole COVID shit happened, and it was fucking awesome, dude. So to be able to have a show there too. Sorry for my voice, man. My voice still isn't back yet, but I'm trying, dude. I'm hitting puberty right now, so I'm just getting this weird shit. But yeah, I think it'd be fucking awesome, dude, to have the show there as well. So can't wait to see what the turnout's gonna be like. It's gonna be nuts. And I don't know if you know this, John, but it was at your show. That was when I quit drinking, man. I got shit faced the first night, and then after that, I was like, you know what, dude, I gotta quit, man. I gotta quit because I couldn't even go to the Sunday part. I was so just out of it, and I was like, I'm done. So this will be my 2-year anniversary of being sober.
congratulations, man. That's awesome.
I still smoke crack, but you know what I mean. I don't drink at all. Nothing.
Yeah, you gotta pick your evil,
Dude.
Yep. And a few years back, it was at the Sky High when Brian Nyman had his epilepsy episode. And he got taken care of really well there. I mean, people just jumped on in, took care of Brian really well. I mean, it's scary stuff for him, right?
And when was that?
That was 2015 or
no.
It had to be like 18. It was only like 3 or 4 years ago, I think.
We were at my old shop though, because he fell into the ditch.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah,
at least 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he lost his license for 6 months because once you have epilepsy, they can't let you drive until you prove that it's not, a detriment to everybody, right?
Bro, the way that full base races, that motherfucker should never lose his license. He should have went there and been like, "Look, motherfucker, come out in the parking lot, and I'm gonna show you what I can do in this car." And they should have just gave him his fucking license right back.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That dude's sick with it.
No, he's definitely. So I mean, he's definitely one of the OGs, right? He's been doing base race since it started, and can't wait to get him back in there base racing in the lanes. Because John, so you haven't been to a show in a long time. One of the new things we've added to the shows in base race, the winner gets the opportunity to beat the boss. Me being the boss. So and right now I think I'm 8. Yeah, I think I'm 8 and
losses.
No. 8 wins and 4 losses. No. So I'm 6 wins and 4 losses. I know I got 2 more wins than losses. So, but what it is I just jump in any random car and I try and base race against the winner of the 39 or 29 base race or 49, whatever.
That is not easy to do in somebody else's car.
He does it. Well, okay, hold on. Let me correct that. Let me correct that real quick. He does it well in my car and Josh Tatu's, right? It's Josh Tatu.
I'm undefeated in Tatu's car.
And now my truck.
Well, only one time in your truck.
Outside of that, though, he ain't been doing too good.
I've been doing okay. I was 50% outside of your vehicle. Okay.
If you round up, that's 100. If you round down, no. Yeah.
So so that's something we do for fun. It's I'm actually trying to. Oh, see, Dave Bradshaw says 4 losses to me alone.
Where's my sandwich at? That's all I want to know.
Dave, go get a sandwich. All right.
Right.
You owe somebody a sandwich here.
You hear that sound, David? That's the sound of you not making me a sandwich yet. Get to work.
So, but yeah, no, that's always cool. It's a little something to get people into, just something different at the shows. Obviously,
Right.
we do when we go down and we do Jay's Alarms. We do death match, 4 cars death match. I know you've seen that before. Jay's Alarms this next was it August 13th? Yeah, Friday the 13th of August. We are going to be at Jay's Alarms. He's going to pay $5 a DB for death match. So what if you do a 150? He's paying you 5 times 150, so that's what, $750.
That's a lot.
So
That's a lot.
So if you got if you got some beat and you think you can last 5 minutes, come on down to Jay's Alarms, and then I mean, this is an opportunity to make some money, right?
It was a good show. That was a good show we watched at the last one between Ray Myastis and then Moses Martinez and then Greg Cullen?
Yes, Greg Cullen.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a good show, man.
Cologne, if you want to pronounce it right, but Cullen because he's an ass. So.
That was fun, dude.
As a matter of fact, Greg's talking about bringing his car up there, but he just needs somewhere to stick it because we're going to be in Reno on the what is that? The 24th or 23rd? Yep. 24th. So
one of those,
whatever Saturday is. So we're going to be in Reno on that Saturday, and then back again in Reno August 7th for 2X, and that's the drifting one. We just got the prover applied, approved today from the what is it? Motorsports, something Motorsports, drifting Motorsport. Oh, that's what it was. Northern Nevada Motorsports or something like that. So we just got them approved today, so that flyer will start getting distributed online and all that stuff. So we'll get that going. Josh Tattoo, you know Josh pretty well, right, John?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, awesome
We're
dude.
talking every day now.
Are you?
We're like about to get married.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He's got to divorce me first, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, whatever. Hey, I'm just saying. I've been talking to him the last couple of days more than my wife.
Right?
Yeah. So, what's your wife think about that?
About me talking to him?
Yeah.
Oh, she's not jealous.
She's not jealous at all, huh?
She's used to it. When there's a show coming up, imagine I'm not going to be there.
Yep. No. Hey, do we got the O'Briens coming down for your event too?
Yep. They're coming from Rock Springs, bringing the Super and the G8, their big race trailer and all that stuff. So that's good. We got Limitless coming in from Atlanta. Audio controls coming in. Rob from DS18 in Florida. Obviously, Rusty and Ann will be here with Justin.
Right.
B2 coming from Minnesota. So I mean, we're gonna be pretty stacked. So
no, it's
nice.
Their boost, and then obviously Bobby from Sacramento. That's an easy trip for him, but
yeah,
you can be bringing.
I can't wait.
Yeah, his brain, so you can pick it.
Oh, I know. I worked with him, man, and I've had so many boxes built by him, dude. Like, yeah, fucking off the hook, dude. Yeah, very knowledgeable.
Mike Singer before?
Have I ever talked to who?
Mike Singer.
No, I haven't. I don't think.
Bobby. If you just give them something to go, they just go. Like their brains work like the same way, just retarded intelligent.
Yeah, shit. I'll have to check that out.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt Logan with Meckman. Could have met him a couple times. He hit me up when he was going out to Rusty's, but I was tied up in what I was doing, so I didn't get a chance to go, link up with him.
One person I did forget to say is coming out now that we're talking about alternators is Jonathan Patrick from Brand X. So he's flying out super late on Friday because he texted me and told me he's too busy to leave. So he's just coming literally for Friday night. He lands at like 1 and he leaves on Sunday afternoon. So he's making it. He's going to be hurting on Monday, but he will be.
So just to make your show, dude, if you only knew the shit I've been going through the last 3 days, holy fuck, dude.
He got up at 4:00 this morning and drove to Vegas. That's it. Almost as far from Reno than it is from his house to Vegas.
For sure. Yeah, Vegas is far.
Yeah.
So from my house, right, it's about 8.5 hours. I got here in 6 hours, 11 minutes, dude. I was doing 95 the whole way.
That's just fictitious in case any cops or anything are watching.
Yes.
It's just for the show.
Total exaggeration. Total joke. But yeah, man, I've just been so pumped to go to the show and be able to demo something nice and, show off the new piggy bank and everything. And then also, the show, the 3X show. So I've been just doing everything I can to get that thing, beast mode. It looks really good, but yeah, so we took everything out and then put everything back in. And then I came all the way to Vegas to Keith's house. And there's like 6 guys out there right now. I had to come in here and do this. There's like 6 people out there that are just fucking ripping and tearing and putting stuff. And I'm just like, holy fuck, dude, this has to be done. I got to have it done. We're going to Sky High Barbecue and Surf City's coming up. So yeah, I've been going through it, man. I'm tired as hell right now.
As your name says, hella tired.
Yeah.
Right over there.
I'm going to fucking hear that. I'm going to hear that.
Hey, Tristan Paris from Barbados, from Bridgetown, Barbados. It's SQ Sounds. They always tune into our show here. Anyway, Tristan says you should have borrowed John's GTR. You could have got down there and cut it in half.
Hey,
right?
We drove that thing back from SEMA because we bought that thing down there, and we had plane tickets back, and we literally bought it. And
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
It's a boring drive, but it's less boring than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
right.
go.
Yeah, dude. Because I'll tell you what, dude, driving out here is fucking boring, dude. It's like a
Yeah.
dead ass drive. Yeah, it
Yep.
fucking sucks. But I was going so fast, bro. So my truck could only do 95, and then the governor kicks in, right? So like I always tell people, I'll do 100 miles, but really after 95 it cuts. But doing 95 through this shit right here, the whole fucking way, when I got here and I stepped out of the truck, dude, I was doing this. I like complete loss of balance, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, am I getting sick or what's going on? Yeah, had to get my bearings. But I'm here. I made it.
Well, now you only got to drive 8 hours back.
No. Or six, yeah, eight. We'll leave it at 8. Yeah, we'll leave it at 8. Yeah.
Now Reno to Vegas is flat and straight and easy.
Oh, except for there's that one town when you get just south of Bridgeport, when you get down that way.
Depending on which way you go, yeah.
Yeah. When you get just south about the middle of the state, dude, there's that one town you go through that's got the 25-mile-an-hour speed zone, and it's only for 2 blocks.
Yep.
And I'm not kidding you. The cops just sit there.
Yep.
Because they know you ain't gonna slow down in time.
No way. There's no way to slow down.
No way.
Unless you drive that road, there's no way you would even know that town even existed until you were up on it.
Yep.
So,
yeah, they're trying to get you for sure.
Yep. And it's in the middle of nowhere, so there's no way in hell you're gonna go and try and fight a ticket, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to send that money in. There you go. Yep. That's why they get it. They see, especially they see them out of state plates.
Yeah, there you go. Just south of Tonopah.
I gotcha.
That's right. That's what Josh says. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I'm super pumped, man. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to go see everybody and just have a blast, you know. And to be sober this time is going to be awesome for me. You know, a lot of people take it like I think I'm better than them or something, you know, like they get drunk, I'm better, I'm sober. It is nothing at all like that, dude. I love Hammy and all those guys, dude, and anybody that could get drunk
Vegan and not sober.
Yeah, anybody that could get drunk and have a good time, hey, more power to you, man, more power. I'm not that guy, dude. I get drunk and I get stupid, you know what I mean? I'm trying to kill people. I'm like, it ain't for me, man, no more. I'm so thankful for the base ed community because it made me want to straighten up, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn into that fucking guy if I keep drinking and going to these fucking car meets and everything. But, you know, so to each their own, man. So those guys having fun drinking, man, more power to you, bro. More power to you.
Well, it says a lot about you, too, coming to the shows, because you know there's going to be a bunch of people drinking and doing all that, too. So,
surf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So check this out, man, is I had this little tiny piece of me that I was like, fuck, maybe I'll just get drunk at Surf City, because that's like the spot, you know what I mean? But I was like, you know what? I can't do it. If I do that, then next thing you know, it's like, okay, it'll be okay to do it over here now. And then it's just back to square one. So better to just not do it, man. And I'll tell you what, at least for me, it's crazy, because now I see people that get drunk and I'm just like, fuck, dude, did I look like that?
Yes.
Did I act like that? Did I sound like that?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know who actually I put up the other day, I was like, you know, I've had a few urges to, you know, drink, and I'm glad I didn't, you know. And Moses Martinez actually commented, and he was like, bro, because, you know, he loves to drink. That dude gets fucked off.
Oh, yeah, he do.
And he was like, bro, I didn't know, man. I'm so fucking sorry. You were probably, and I'm like, man, dude, like I was just saying, you guys can do what you want. It don't tempt me or nothing. And it's whatever, you know, that was my choice, not yours. You don't have to stay away from me because you're doing that. You know what I mean?
No.
If you're the type to have a good time, hey, hang around me. It's all good. I just can't do it. I'm not a happy drunk.
Yep. Hey, so John, you haven't met Moses Martinez. He just started. Dude, you'll love the guy's enthusiasm. Very similar to Josh Tattoo. Except for a loud version of Josh. I mean, he's got the same passion. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in everything he does. Those two
passion-wise.
But holy crap, dude.
Yeah. Hey, intense as fuck. Like, I thought I was intense. Yeah,
him and his lady.
I'm at, yeah, dude. I'm at like a fucking 3, and they're at like an 11, dude. Like, yeah. I was like, holy shit, but they're fun, dude. They have a blast, you know. So
yeah, they got no problems with anybody. They just want to love everything.
Yeah, dude.
They're
and it's cool that she supports them like that, man. You know what I mean? I wish my wife was into it, but you know, it's hot, you know, and it's fucking, it's all day. you know? So when I see people where their wife is involved in it, dude, I envy that so much. You know, it's not like my wife don't want to come. It's just, it's fucking hot, you know? And if that's not your thing and you got to stand there all fucking day and you're sweating, it sucks. You know what I mean? So that's why I was happy when she came and did the computer that day for the show. But I also felt bad for her because I was like, fuck, it is miserably hot. And she had to just all day.
And we had 2 fans for her though, at least.
Yeah. But it was still hot.
Still hot.
You know? It
was still like 103 when we started. It was down to like 98 by the time we got going though.
Yeah.
On a good note.
So yeah, the more wives and kids that are involved, the better, man. And then that also, you know, hopefully, you know, keeps the any type of drama out. You know what I mean? Like car shows are real family oriented.
Yeah,
you know, so
be happening around the families.
Exactly. So when people see that there's kids around, hopefully they have the sense to like, okay, this ain't the time or place for bullshit. You know, we want everybody out here to have fun. You know.
Speaking of which, so is your show kid friendly or
100%?
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We got my kids out there, and all the employees bring their kids and their wives and their parents, and like, if you can bring them, bring them.
Awesome.
Sure. So there'll be kids to play with, and we'll have stuff to do, and if my kids aren't allowed, I'm not gonna have it. Essentially.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a good way to put it right there, man. That's real.
That's why I don't do car shows that I would never bring my kids. My daughter's been helping me since she was 11 years old, run the computer, right? There was only one car show, Forbidden Fantasies, that I used to do.
In Paris?
Well, it was before it was in Paris. It used to be in Famosa Raceway. And they called it a wet t-shirt contest or something, but it was a lesbian love fest on the stage. And so whoever went the most lesbian won the $150 or whatever, right? So that was it was called Forbidden Fantasies for a reason, and that's how it started.
I'd have went lesbian, dude. Just saying.
I tell my wife all the time I'm fully lesbo. I got no interest in no dudes. So we do have a request here, John. Dave Bradshaw, I don't know if you know him or not. He's Team Send It. He's got about 45 to 5,500 members, and
I think he's got 5,501 now. I think.
All right, he picked up a new one. All right, cool.
Yeah, there was some guy that went and got a jail audio 6.5 in his door speaker, and he's on the team now. He's good.
There you go.
Fucking David.
So anyway, Dave requests he'd like to hear about how you got Sky High started and your journey a little bit.
Tell him mind his fucking business.
Hey, mind your fucking business. I don't post like too much about it, but so when I was in high school, I played football, and my parents own their own business. Well, my mom's a nurse. My dad owned his own businesses from the time he never had a real job. So I always got that leadership, the how to do stuff with money, where to invest your money, hard work ethic, that 5 a.m. Like my dad never really knew my sisters because he was working, building, they were fine financially, but he was running himself in the fucking ground for 50 years. And so when he sold his business, it was like in 93 or 94. So I was 3 years old. And so he was like my stay at home. And so I got all that information and all that, advice and guidance and stuff from him staying home with me. And I think that really pushed me to want to be my own boss and want to start my own business. And so I moved to Reno. I got a football scholarship to play at University of Nevada out of high school. And after my second year of that, I wasn't passionate about it anymore. You're a fucking number to their ass. So
absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you're going to make them money or you're going to fuck off essentially. So I'm like, I'm going to figure out how to make my own money. And I was into car stereos ever since like my first car. That was the first thing I wanted to do was put a stereo in it. And me and my friend Jeff, who now runs our fab shop at Sky High that builds all the cars and does all the stuff. We've always been doing stereos and shit since we were like 15 a day. We were like ready as soon as we got our shit. And so I was doing installs to try to make money on the side after I quit playing football. And I'm like, shit, I can maybe do this. And it was like friends of friends and friends of friends. And I was just working out of my garage. And when I graduated UNR, that day I went and got my first little retail store. It was I think it's 730 square feet. Like it's fucking one car and a showroom and an office and one bathroom.
Right.
And I remember I don't have to impress anybody. I've always been like that, and I don't need to or want to impress you. And I look like a piece of shit, essentially. So I'm like trying to rent this industrial place, and nobody's even giving me the time. Oh, I forgot the keys. Sorry, I can't show it to you. Blah, blah, blah. And I did this bullshit for so long. Literally, I went to this place, and it was the cheapest place, like within a 20-mile radius, because that's all I thought I could afford, or at the time, all I could afford. And so I brought a year's rent in advance in cash. And literally, he's like, oh, I forgot the keys. And I'm like, oh, well, I have a year in advance of rent. Literally, like, here you go, dude. I got it. Maybe they're in the other side of my car, type of shit. He finds the fucking keys, shows it to me. I'm like, cool, dude. Let's sign the papers. I paid a year in advance rent. And that's how I got my first shop when we were doing retail and I was installing bullshit. And that's how if either of you guys know about Berto, I hired Berto at the time to do alarms because I wasn't good at alarms and stuff. So Berto was doing alarms and installs, and I was doing, I was selling a company by the name of Scorpion on eBay. And I would drive to LA and go to their warehouse. And I remember my first order, I went with my friend Jeff that I was just talking about, and we spent $1,200. It was like my life fucking savings. And I bought all these things. I'm like, shit, I can make $1 a piece if I sell these online. And you're talking about a $3 item. I'm like, shit, flip all this. I got $2,000 now. And then so I just kept doing that and doing that and doing that. And at the time I was working for Rusty, way back. This is in probably 2011-ish. And I'm working for Rusty and I'm doing my eBay stuff and I'm shipping all these items out of my garage and shit. And then I finally moved up to the retail store and I stopped working for Rusty and I'm selling this company Scorpion. And then Rusty's like, dude, why don't you do it for yourself? Why don't you, get your own wire and start selling it and you can cut out the middle guy? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. Cause like, I wasn't like balling at all. Like people see me now and they think I'm some kind of fucking trust fund baby or some shit. Like that's not the case.
They always try to say that shit, yeah.
With anybody, super involved in what I do now.
But with anybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm haters. Yeah, I'm 31, so they're like, "Oh, you couldn't have ever done this by yourself." And true, I would have never had the self-esteem. I would have never had the intellect or the knowledge or the work ethic to do it by myself. And my parents were helpful. And so I got my first couple pallets anyway, after Rusty told me I should probably just do this for myself. I got a couple pallets of speaker wire, which is what we were selling. And I'm like, shit, dude, I'm broke as fuck. It was like $7,000, right? Or whatever. Right. And so I started selling that online. I'm like, shit, I'm doing good. So I was talking to my dad and I'm like, hey, how can I get more money? Cause I need to like make it work. I need to get a whole container of this stuff. And so they helped me out. They got me a line of credit that I could use that they put against their house. So I was borrowing against their house essentially. And that's how I got my first big incoming shipment. And that was 2013 probably, or 12 maybe. And dude, ever since then, it's just been flip. And, we were selling DC obviously at the time and we've grown and everyone's grown. And DC was a little hole in the wall too, man. They were this little ass shop at the time. The units that they're in, lucky they're in one of them.
Yeah.
We were like, we don't know what to do with all this fucking space.
Yeah.
And it was crazy back then, man. And we've just kind of, grown and now we're getting what we used to get in a year. We're getting that in a week as far as shipments go now. And we got 27 or 26 employees. I mean, it's spiraling like upward out of control, crazy as shit. And I have a lot of really, really good people involved. And a lot of the employees are their family now. I mean, I'm at their house right now. And like my kids are coming up with their kids and shit. And
that's when it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, it's a big, we go camping together. Like we were at the lake all weekend this weekend. And I mean, we're tight knit and everyone cares for everyone and picks up the slack here and there. And I think that's one of the keys to what made Sky High super, super big.
Yeah. When I went up to your shop and got that 10K that day. Yeah. I mean, it was like, you guys were just going boom, boom, boom. Shit was just running smooth. I was like, fucking straight factory style up in this bitch. It was nice. Yeah.
No, it's been crazy, man. And ever since the whole COVID shit happened, like it's been fucking insane over there, dude. And I'm fucking holding on for dear life.
Right.
Like
right.
Just fucking.
So I don't think you were around when I did the Sonic FX line, were you?
No.
I shut those doors in 2005. But
no. Okay, I was like
so,
barely born.
So in 2001, I made my first real order, just like you said. So and just like Rusty and all the rest of them. So I'm buying all these parts from overseas, and some of my parts from Florida, some of them out of Kentucky, but the steel parts all obviously came from overseas, and you have to buy that container at a time.
Yeah.
And so, dude, I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's only $3 or $4 a basket, but you know how many baskets fit in a container?
Yeah.
Fucking more than 2.
Right.
Dude, dude, oh man, dude, I was sweating bullets.
Yeah.
Because literally, it was everything I had, right?
Yep.
I mean, it really, really was. Yeah, dude, and I was able to luckily share a container with another company. So
Yeah.
which is common, and the more I learned, the more I saw more people do that. You pay a little more for a half a container, but
Yep.
ultimately, if you're a small guy, that's the only way you're going to be able to afford to start, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thankfully, I had my parents trusted enough to let me borrow against their house to make it on my own. But
that's a lot of trust, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was big time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was 21 at the time, and I borrowed essentially $100,000. And dude, it was crazy, man. And now, I just built my dad a truck for his 70th birthday as like a thank you, and they never expected anything.
Wow.
Right.
I've never really done anything huge. Like I've always been there for him and shit. But when you guys are out there this weekend, you guys can see the truck that we built for him, and I gave it to him a couple months ago for his 70th birthday. It's his fucking dream truck, cool. And so I just gave that to him a couple months ago as a thank you for helping and everything. And it was a fucking amazing moment. It was crazy, man.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's fucking rad, man.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I said, it's if nobody's ever tried starting a business from ground up, man, there are many pucker moments.
Oh yeah. Dude, everyone sees now, like people have shit to say about me or whatever. They fucking I'm balling, I'm this, I'm fucking that, whatever. Cool, so be it. But dude, none of those motherfuckers. Actually, some of those motherfuckers, about 3, Rusty. Yeah. My boy Johnny that I'm at his house right now, and Berto, like in my family and the people that were around me, none of those people were there when it was fucking Top Ramen and bullshit, Yep. And you can get up any time and they'd be like, oh, that's probably smart.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I mean, I put my parents' house on the line, and thankfully it worked out, obviously, but that's a big incentive to make it work out too.
For sure. Yeah, you didn't just do this for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, look what it helped me do. Yeah, for sure. Yep. 100%.
And I'm sure you've had the same thing as me. So when I had my Sonic FX and I started growing, I grew to actually a really decent sized company, to the point where I was going to have to put on like 6 or 7 people in a matter of a couple weeks, before I closed my doors. But man, I had a guy come. He offered me $10 million to buy me, me and my company. And, my wife and I sat down, we talked about it, and it was like, man, that's a lot of money. And ultimately my answer was no, because I didn't start this to be somebody's bitch, essentially,
Right.
10 million. Hey, you got their number? I'll be their bitch. 10 million? Shit.
Dude, it wasn't I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what you got in your background, Lucky, but for me,
not 10 million.
I didn't. Hey, I moved out of my parents' house when I was 14 years old, right?
I did too.
So I've been on my own. I've created everything I've created on my own, and I wasn't about to have somebody take one of my creations and hold it over my head.
Yeah.
So,
no, I hear you.
I mean, there was no dollar amount.
Yeah, 10 million would have been my dollar amount. I mean, $1 million might have.
It honestly, it wasn't. And I'm sure you've been offered a fair sum for your business.
We're growing so fast that it would be stupid to sell it if it wasn't a really, really, really stupid number at this point.
Yeah. And honestly, that 10 million was a stupid number for me at the time. But the thing was,
then that was a shitload of money.
Yeah, it was only 20 years ago. Come on.
Yeah, but dude, the way that shit's going,
I know, right?
25 million now.
Oh yeah. But still, I mean, at that time, I went from because I was literally in my garage assembling subwoofers, right? And I went from that to selling 6, 8 a week to, dude, I was pushing out 20, 30 a week, and in a matter of a couple of months. And then all of a sudden, like I said, I had to buy that container. Once I bought that container, that's when the guy's like, "Hey, dude, you can't do this on your own. I'm gonna be your business partner." And I was like, "No." That one kind of hurt my feelings. So I was like, it just honestly, the dollar amount that I don't know if there was a dollar amount. The guy bought into the company pretty heavy with his stereo shop. He bought, I don't know, like 14 grand worth of stuff, and you know, so that helped. I mean, that's how I paid for my container, right? His one order paid for my container.
Yeah.
So luckily, all that stuff worked out. It was really good. You don't really have this issue nowadays with the internet, but back then the internet was still kind of new, and uh, to get into the audio industry, I mean, lucky or not lucky, but Rusty could tell you, it wasn't easy at that time, and still at that as it is today. There's only a handful of companies that make parts, and one of the big manufacturers, I actually cost him $1 million over the summer, the 3 months over the summer, because people were buying my subwoofers instead of theirs. So because I came in about $20 cheaper, but I had no overhead, right?
Right.
So I can sell them to the
So make it
dealer
more.
cheaper, right?
Yep.
So the dealer got more points selling my stuff. And then also me being in California, I was traveling up and down California, freaking pounding. I was giving people demos and all that stuff. Where hey, you can see me, you can see the person involved that built those subwoofers, versus just like with Rusty and Justin, right? You see the people that have the hands-on with that equipment. It's a different feeling than buying. I mean, like I said, I had nothing against Kicker or Rockford Fosgate, but it's a different when you can meet the person that's
Yep.
wholeheartedly responsible for what you're putting in your car.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And so that all made a difference. And like I said, that was awesome. It was a good time. But I will say, the day we decided to close our doors down and those companies squeezed me out and they shut down my avenues, dude, it was the biggest relief of my entire life. I mean, John, right? I mean, lucky
Yeah.
you had the tattoo shop, right? I mean, there's
Yeah.
when you're responsible for a handful of people and all this other stuff, man, that's some heavy weight on your shoulders.
So people, and I get that all the time, right? Is I've owned the shop for a long time, and I let John take it over because I was getting heavy into the competition stuff, and I wanted my mind to be there. I've been tattooing since I was 14, but professionally in a shop for like 21, 22 years or something like that. But when I gave it to him, it was a relief. It was just like the weight off my shoulders because, especially in our business, it's cash. Is he stealing from me? Is he charging 1,000? Is he charging 1,000 for this and telling me he's paying, he got 500? Because we get a percentage of what they make. As an owner, I get half of what they make. Or, I can charge rent, however you want to do it. But there's just so much shit that I'm going to competitions and I'm thinking, are they at the shop right now? Are they working? They doing what they're supposed to be doing? So when I actually said, you know what, you take it over, I'm going to just come in here and make my money. And then I'm going to fucking go home, and deal with the car audio stuff. It was a weight off my shoulders. And I actually make more money doing it this way than I was. And now I don't have the fucking headache, so.
No, definitely. All this stuff is cool. Like I said, somebody who built it up from the ground up, definitely a different respect. I mean, unlike John here, I don't even have a high school diploma, right? So I grew up in the Reno area between Reno and LA. Not the good parts. I grew up over by the fairgrounds over there off of Sutro. So
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
you're in Reno, so you're familiar
Yeah.
with that area.
Yeah.
So,
Not the best.
yeah, not the best. Like I said, obviously, I moved out when I was 14. My parents weren't, I'm not saying anything bad about my parents because it was the reality that I was given. I got my dad out of bars at 2 a.m. Walking into a bar. Hey, Dad, we gotta go. Falling asleep on drug dealers' couches. Watching people getting shot in front of me when I'm like 9 years old, and
Been there, done that.
So that's the kind of thing I grew up around, and a lot of people think it's bad, but really it isn't because it showed me the life I didn't want.
Yep.
And now my kids have no clue about that kind of lifestyle. I grew up with about 9 people down in LA. Me and one other guy are still alive from that group. Everybody else died before the age of 18 in gang violence.
So that's the same as our neighborhood, and I'm
Yeah.
still there, but we live in, so our neighborhood's like this right here that we all grew up in together. And same thing, man. Suicide, prison for mad years. Some are still in and out. Some are doing life. I got a buddy doing life. He went in 17 years old, man. He killed 5 people. Live right behind me. And then they built a new housing development right next to it, and that's where we've been living. And out of all of us, me and then one of my other homeboys that's done a lot of time in prison, he's done good now, and he's straightened out his life.
Yep.
My other buddy Joe, other than that, they're fucking dead or still in prison or in and out of prison. Screwed up, man.
Yep.
Crazy shit.
The other guy, his name's Thomas Clayton. He's actually lives up in Sacramento. I haven't been able to get a hold of him or anything, but he lives in Sacramento nowadays. And only reason he's still alive is he got a full ride scholarship to San Jose State to play football and basketball.
Nice.
So, sports got him out of a really bad situation. So
yeah, a lot of people,
yeah.
man.
So, like I said, that's awesome. I'm glad. Like I said, I have an appreciation for people that are self-made.
And now check this out. On that same note, that's what I love about car audio. Car audio saved my life. That's no bullshit. You know, like
you and Nyman, right?
And dude, the list goes on and on. I could go through it's like almost half the people I've met are ex-convicts, ex-drug addicts, whatever their vices were. And car audio took them out of that. And it took me out of that. It keeps me busy, right? It keeps me going to shows, you know, instead of hanging out on the streets or doing something I shouldn't be doing. So car audio helped me out a lot, man. And a lot of people that I've talked to, you know, I don't want to name drop on people, but a lot of people has done a lot of time, was hooked on drugs real bad, and they get into this and boom, you know, change their life around. So, but the only difference is you guys make a really good killing, and we spend all the damn money on you guys. You know,
somebody posted the meme the other day that said their drug addiction was cheaper.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, sometimes I regret, you know, getting rid of SPL Junkie. Sometimes I regret it because it was so true. You know, to me, it was like, it's like a drug. You get addicted to it, man, and you spend all your fucking money on it. You know, it's nonstop. There's no like, okay, I'm done. You know, this is it. You know, you're blowing some up, you're spending more money. You know, but I thought I was done
something louder, and then you're on to the next one with your own shit too.
Exactly.
That was my problem when I first got into it.
Yeah.
I lived near DC, and it was not good for me.
Oh yeah,
you're right.
Oh no, you had that one truck that you could walk under almost. And and like, I saw you at one show, and your truck was, you know, like the bottom of the truck was like a, you know, like chest high, and then the next show I see you at, and you can walk under it, and there's speakers everywhere, and now there's a wall in it, and
Yep. Then we did a walkthrough. Like it started just regular. I had 112, and that was like the coolest thing in the fucking world at the time because I had like a level 5 and a 3.5 when they first came out.
Yep.
Then we did a no wall 415s, and then flat wall, and then a walkthrough 1215s, and it was.
Yeah. There's no stop, dude.
Yeah. Slippery slope.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. No, like I said, the self-made thing. Car audio. Beyond everything else. I mean, obviously, John, you made some great relationships through car audio. I mean, just not just even locally. I mean, Marissa and Thomas.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's international, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people that we deal with and the people that we talk to, and all my friends are part of car audio. Every single one of them in one way or another.
Yep.
You know, so it's like, it's crazy, man. It's wake up in the morning and that's all you do until you go to sleep type thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I've been doing it on the judging side for 21 years now. I started installing stuff for me and my friends. I've told this on here before, back when I was like 15 or something, got my first car when I was 16, and I literally took a realistic 15-inch woofer, and I made a little wedge box, fit it in the back of my car, and somebody told me, hey, if you drill a hole in the box, it's going to be louder. So I just took a 2.5-inch hole saw. I didn't even know it was a port, right? I took a 2.5-inch hole saw, and I stuck it in the side of the box. And, hey, that's going to make it louder. So, I mean, you know, car audio has been part of my life. As far back as I can remember, you know, I like I said, my 3rd grade to 7th grade year, I was in LA. And that was really actually right during the birth of rap and whatnot. So I was listening to Kiss AM. It was on the AM station. You guys sit in the dark and turn on the AM station and listen to rap songs. Fat Boys and stuff like that.
Fat
Back.
Boys.
Yeah.
Houdini.
Yeah, Houdini, Dougie Fresh.
African Boombada, Dougie Fresh, to Get Fresh.
You guys are aging yourselves now.
Huh?
You guys are aging yourselves now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, John, I did not know you were 31, bro. Yeah. I did not know. Man, my hat's off to you, bro. Shit. My hat's off to you.
So, yeah. So, I've been into car audio and music that's designed for car audio, since I can remember.
Music is going to shit nowadays, man. It is going to fucking shit, dude. Everybody is Lil. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 80, you're Lil. Lil. You're Lil fucking this, you're Lil that, fucking Lil Xan. Dude, and it all sounds the fucking same, and it's all, your gun. They hold your money and fucking throw your money. Oh, my God, dude. It's fucking shit. Yeah.
Hey, anyway, I can even sound good as a rapper with the auto tune.
Now, but here's the thing though, Zappin'. So there was a lot of shit.
Oh, Zappin' Roger was bad.
So that's what I'm getting at is all this shit talking about these people with auto tune. It's like, dude, Zappin' Roger was the shit. You know what I mean? They tried to give it to T-Pain, right? Because he started doing it, and they're like, oh, he sounds like shit and this and that. And he's got to have auto tune, and I'm like, fucking Zappin' Roger was the ones with that. And, but anyway, I go on forever about that shit. I'm done.
All right.
I can't wait for the show, man. I cannot wait for Sky High Barbecue, dude. I'm so fucking pumped, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Out, Lucky.
What was that?
When are you going to be there?
I'm still debating that, whether I'm going to come up there Friday and just stay the whole weekend. Shit, I don't know. Probably Friday. I don't know. Okay. Saturday morning, something.
Let me know if you need something when you get in town or whatever.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that, brother.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
I'll be there Friday, but I'm going to be there looking for somebody to spend some money on me bowling. So if anybody out there wants to spend $1 or $2 and try and go some heads up with me on some bowling,
I ain't getting Munson out in the middle of nowhere.
Just saying. Nobody will bowl me for money in San Jose. Nobody will bowl me for money in Modesto. Nobody will bowl me for money in Sacramento anymore. So
you got to wear the fucking wig, dude. You got to put the wig and all the mustache and all that shit. Walk in with like a limp or something.
Yeah.
I've gotten known a little bit, so they aren't willing to spend money as much on me anymore.
I seen your videos, dude. You're off the hook, dude. Yeah, he sent me some videos the other day, John, of him bowling, dude, and I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, wow, yeah.
So
I can't bowl. I know last time we went bowling, I beat Berto, and that's about it.
Dude, I've jumped lanes, bro. I throw that ball.
No, that's me.
Go from my lane to the next lane to the next lane. There was one time that I was I was shit-faced drunk, and I was like, "Fuck everybody in here," and I went and I fucking threw the ball like this, instead of going down, I just fucking threw the ball like that, and the thing said boom, 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 and I got kicked out of the fucking bowling alley. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
beer days are gone, man.
I got kicked out of a bowling alley one time in Rock Springs, Wyoming, with Thomas and Marissa.
Is that right?
So they're probably still kicked out.
Yeah, don't take us bowling. I'll tell you right now.
Hey, so I don't golf either, right? I don't do the golfing thing, dude. So I'm not that guy, right? So my buddy, he he's making some money now, and the fucking dude's a multimillionaire now, by the way. But we grew up together. He was one of the guys who went good. He wouldn't even fucking talk to us no more, right? Which I get it, he's a millionaire now. But he goes golfing at this one point. He's like, "You got to try it. You got to try it." So I went out there and tried it. I pissed everybody off. They were calling me the fucking lawnmower man, dude, because every time I tried to hit that ball, it was like fucking chunks of grass and dirt, just poof. I wouldn't even hit the damn ball, dude. That was the last time I went fucking golfing. So I made it to point just to piss everybody off. I was mad that I was there. I was mad that I had to golf. So every time we went to a different hole, I was just like whack and just chewing out the grass. But that's a whole different story. So, back to car audio.
Hey, so check this out. So the last time I played competitive golf, I'm golfing in Reno for
competitive golf.
Well, yeah, no, I was on the golf team, right? Hey, dude, I'm white. What do you expect? So I'm on the golf team, And I get up there. I don't know how much you know about golf. So,
Hit the fucking
whoa!
ball.
I just lost my camera. So I get up there. I got an eagle shot, right? Which
Fuck
means
is that?
so on a par 5, I have a chance at a 3.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that? A par 5 or
Okay, so you're supposed to get if you get 5. So a pro gets like par every time or better. Okay. So that means
okay.
it takes them 5 to get in the hole on that hole. So I had an eagle putt, right? A birdie would be a 3, an eagle or a 4, an eagle would be a 3. So I have a chance at a 3 on this hole. I get up there and I duff it, dude. I just miss my eagle putt. I take my putter, and I'm in 8th grade, right? Take my putter, beat it over a tree, take what's left of the shaft, and shove it into the tree. And I said,
straight
yeah.
fucking straight Happy Gilmore.
Oh
the
yeah,
whole fucking
dude.
Place.
At that point, I go, yeah, maybe competitive golf isn't for me.
Yeah, you lost me at the whole competitive golf thing. My respect for you went down like a notch. I was like, holy shit! But you saved yourself with putting the fucking the fucking thing,
the shaft right into the tree.
Yeah, I put my shaft in the tree several times.
Yeah. So for some reason they kicked me off the golf team after that, and
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Said something about my attitude or something. I don't know. So, but yeah, so that was the end of my competitive golf days. I still
Is there any
do it
other
for fun.
Is there any questions right now? Because I can't see the comment section or anything like that.
No, mostly just a lot of people saying, hey, they appreciate Rusty. Tristan and Tiffany talking about how Rusty was the first one to give them a shot at bringing in importing product.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very thankful for that. A lot of thank you to Jon for sharing, how you got all here, what your story and sharing with us all that stuff. Well, we're already at 56 minutes. We got to go over the event calendar. Jon, plug your store, your shop, and hit us with the show for this weekend again real quick.
Okay. SkyHighCardio.com is a website. This Saturday and Sunday, we have the Sky High Barbecue going. Saturday, it does start at 3 o'clock, runs till 10 o'clock. We have the 3X, we have free food, we have demos, we have big sales going on. Sunday, we're starting at noon, give you guys a little bit of sleep-in time for you drinkers or partiers. So I know it's going to get crazy. And then, yeah, we'll run through 6 o'clock on Sunday, and then it's time to go home. Same sales, all that stuff. We got T-shirts. I got the event shirt out there. Trophies, obviously, now for the first time. We got the event going with the 3X, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Awesome, dude. I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait.
No.
Yep. Have a safe trip, too, Lucky. Now you got
Thank you, brother.
5-hour drive, whatever.
Oh, no. I'm going to crash out here, and then I'm going to get up in the morning and come back, and then, so... Yeah, I'm burnt out, dude. So burnt out. 4 days straight, dude. 4 days straight of dealing with this.
Okay, Bradshaw has a question, and he keeps posting it.
Oh, fuck, dude. Jesus,
man,
dude.
he's like a woman.
This fucking guy.
He wants to know, is there going to be a Sky High Cardio sub and amp?
Why? Are you looking for more teammates? amp. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Not right now.
Bad.
Nothing
and
in
the reason why...
It.
No, nothing in the works. And the reason why is because we're growing at such an insane rate that I don't have room. Like, we're building our own warehouse right now in Spanish Springs. It's right next to Rusty's, actually.
Okay.
So we're building our own warehouse from scratch right now. We're about to break ground. But in the current location that we're at, when you guys see it, you'll understand this weekend. It is plumb full. Like, it takes us an hour to get a car from the back to the front. We have to move like 85 pallets out of the way. We bought a special forklift that goes down a 60-inch aisle, and it'll turn the pallet or go forward. It'll turn it the other way, do all kinds of crazy shit to gain some cubic footage. But I don't have room for literally anything else. We couldn't pick up another line if we wanted to. Essentially, is my
shit.
So
we're busting at the seams.
So Josh told me where you were located, and I swear that used to be Stitzer Drywall, where you're located.
I'm not sure.
I'll let you know when I get there, because that was the first place I went to work when I dropped out of high school. My drywall job, I worked for that company. Stitzer
that was
Drywall.
like 65. We're like,
as a matter of fact, it was 1990. So.
Yeah, that's when I was born. So we didn't even. I don't know, but yeah, there was some pig place in there, some fucking barbecue distributor place in there before me. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, well, I know when I left Reno in '98, Conrad Stitzer got divorced from his wife, and his wife took the building. So.
Oh, there you go.
And so he's no longer there. He's on the south end of town. But anyway, that's good to see. I can't wait to see you and the, definitely your family will be there, right? Amanda, the kids.
Yep.
Good to see them
My
again.
dad's going to be out there barbecuing, giving people hell because he doesn't know how to not talk to people. So we'll be doing all that. And then all the employees and their kids, and even some of the employees' parents are out there helping with the barbecue stuff. And they like, giving the food out and doing all that shit. So
and don't undersell.
It's a family event for sure. I mean, you don't hire or anything.
Yeah, don't undersell the dealer training also on Sunday. That's a huge deal. The guy from Audio Control is going to be out there. So like DSPs are pretty popular with
Limitless. You're doing the lithium.
Yep. So make sure you hit those guys up while you're there and talk to them. That's opportunity you don't get all the time. So
right.
Make sure you guys
Limitless. That's Matt and Christopher, right?
Yeah, so Chris is coming out. Matt's staying home to build batteries because they just got the shipment in that everyone's been waiting for forever. So Matt can't come. He'll be over there just building batteries. And then Chris is coming out with his wife. His son is coming as well, and one of the employees. So they'll be there, and then Chris will be putting on the how to lithium 101, whatever. Extremely knowledgeable. If you have a question or any concern or any type of anything about lithium, this is the guy to ask for sure. So, and he's animated and loud and makes you feel at home and borderline annoying. And he's gonna be mad at me for saying that, but
keeping it real, keeping it 100.
He's the most animated person in car audio. Like he could be like a hype boy. Like he could be out in the street with a sign, all 550 pounds of him, like doing backflips and shit. But yeah, I mean, he's extremely knowledgeable with the lithium situation. So, and the way that lithium's moving right now, it's even hard for me to follow it, much less a customer that's a little bit more out of the loop. So, now that we're moving technologies and increasing capacities, and it's good to get your stuff straight because there's a lot of capacity in a little ass thing.
Yeah.
So if you have questions or whatever, just that'll be on Sunday, and we'll go talk to people and get an idea for how many people are going to do it on Saturday. That's why we're doing it on Sunday, so we can make sure that everyone that wants to be a part of it, even if they're not on Facebook or whatever, they're educated, and at least we tell them that there's that happening on Sunday so they can make time in their busy schedule.
Sweet.
All right, John. Once again, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. It was good talking with you. I think it was a great interaction we had here today.
702 shit.
Yep, we still got to go over the calendar, Lucky, and then we got to talk about your eyebrow, and then
the caterpillar,
the caterpillar
my son
up there. So.
Hey, shitting on will be out there too, man.
Oh yeah, hey,
that's a big order.
Oh, I was talking to Hammy about that shit. Yeah, dude. My son comes out, he's like, "You got a caterpillar on your eye?" I was like, he knew it wasn't a caterpillar, but he was like, "What do you get, a caterpillar on your eye?"
That's good.
I almost socked him in his jaw. No. Come here, kid.
Yeah. So anyway, John, all you do is you hit the end button down there.
Stop video.
Exit. Yeah. Stop. Or no, actually hit the end. You should have end there, and then leave the thing. So, all right. Thank you for tuning in, John.
Thank you, brother.
Remember to share, like all this stuff. All right, and then we're gonna go over the rest of the stuff.
Whoa, John. We'll pause this out. I was gonna ask you. So I had got your decals on the side of my truck, right? Do you make them any bigger or anything? Because I want to. What was that?
Make some.
Okay, because I need two, because I want it to take up that whole front fender.
Yeah, like you blocking it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
we have bigger than that.
I want to take up that whole fender because I was like, man, there's nothing I could put here that just looks right. And that the way that the X is, which is actually an old school a graffiti thing, a tattoo artist thing. And I was like, fuck, dude, that fits like perfectly. But so I want it bigger. So if
I got a 36 incher at the shop, I'll give you when you get there. Just hit me up.
Yeah, dude, two of them. I'll put them on each side. Right on. All right, brother. Cool shit. I'll see you out there, man.
We'll see you Saturday.
Okay, thanks. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, you too. Thanks for joining us. All right. So John's getting out. There he is. All right, Lucky. So before we get into the calendar real quick, let's talk about your Caterpillar.
Okay. So, I love car audio, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
So I have Team DC tattooed on my leg. I have no room anywhere, and so I got it on my leg. and I wanted something visible, you know. And unfortunately, the only fucking room left on my body is my face, you know. And just to clear this shit up, a lot of people are, you know, I know they're just giving me shit. They're, you
Right.
know, oh yeah, Post Malone and all this other stuff. Somebody even made a funny ass meme, dude. I fucking love it. It was just hella funny. So the video White Iverson from Post Malone,
Okay.
he's in the desert and he's squatting down rapping, and the car is like doing donuts or burning out right there. Well, they put him in the desert, but put the piggy
Oh.
spinning out.
Uh-huh.
I was busting up. But anyway, so it's the only room I have left on my face, man. And I've been tattooed on my face for 16 years or more. But I wanted something on there, and I thought, you know, I didn't want to put my own brand, you know, which a lot of people would say, why didn't you put Lots of Watch, you know, or whatever. But shitting on him is just, I said it from like day one, dude. That's like I don't think there can be a better name than that. You know, DB Life is another one, you know, great name.
And he's supposed to be out there too, according to Isaiah. So,
yeah, DB Life, you know, shitting on him. But those guys have always been solid with me. They've always been fun with me. Surf City, you know, me and Hammy went out there. And when we got to take the pictures in front, you know, at the end of Surf City, everybody lines up. And I went out in the front. I'm always a jackass. I went and laid on the fucking concrete. Well, here comes Hammy, you know, and he's fucking like me. He just gets out there, you know, and he comes and lays next to me, and he takes my SPL Junkie hat off, puts his shitting on him hat on me, and puts the SPL Junkie hat on him. And that's just fucking awesome, dude.
Right.
You know, when I don't think that any brands should be knocking each other. I think we should all, you know, get along. They've always been good to me. They've always been funny. You know, they've always, you know, supported what I was doing. And I thought, what better, man, than shitting on them? And so I also love to represent DC Audio. So what I'm going to do is in the corner up here, well, I won't show it right now, but I have a corner up in the top. I'm going to do an angled DC sub where you can see the DC Audio.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically the reason I did it is I wanted something car audio related on me that's visible, and I have no room. There's no room anywhere. My neck's taken, my whole head's taken, some of my face is taken.
Well,
you know, some people.
According to Dave here, your name should change to Lucky Malone.
Right,
and the more your face you cover, the better you're gonna look.
Yeah, hey, right. I was thinking the same thing. You know, people don't understand. I don't recommend this shit to nobody. 100%. I don't fucking recommend it. When you get your face tattooed, even your hands, okay, it's getting more accepted now that the shows came out and all that stupid ass shit. I hate those shows. But it's getting more accepted. But I don't recommend it to anybody. The reason I'm able to do this is because I do tattoos for a living. I'm 43 or 44. I'm in my 40s. My whole head's been covered. Like I said, man, years and years. So for me, if I wanted to go get a real job, because I did try at one point, it was like probably, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. I bullshit you not, Doug. I'm not exaggerating. I went to 130 businesses, 132, and I took a business card from every one of them. I didn't get one phone call, and most of them told me right when I walked in the door, "We can't hire you because you're parents."
Yep.
And I was like, "I'll fucking sue these motherfuckers. I'm tired of them. I'm trying to find work." You know what? You cannot sue for discrimination because you chose to get that tattoo. It has to be a scar, religion, or race, whatever. And I was like, well, I'm fucked in. So I stayed tattooing. That's why I don't if I tattoo my face. That's what I do for a living. Long story, sorry.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna go over here real quick to the calendar. There it is. Pop that sucker up.
Visible. You can come over if you want.
Anyway, so on the calendar here, we got for July. This weekend, we have Sparks, Nevada 3X.
I'll be done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know we're done with everything.
Oh, they're done with everything. We have nothing on Sunday. Then the following weekend, we have Saskatoon, we have Kentucky, we have Romania, we have Alabama, and once again, we have Wisconsin for 3X. Let's go to the next month. And in the next month, we have the 2X in Russellville. On the 1st, we have a show in Russia and Alberta, Canada again. Then the Fernley 2X. Fresno the 13th. That's Friday the 13th. That's where Jay's going to give out a crap ton of money to somebody. We have a 3X at Hickory, North Carolina. We got Spruce Grove, Canada. Oh, you know what? We do have on the 31st. Just it's not on this calendar, but Ray Pimley is going to be doing a show sponsored by Fatboy Car Audio over in the Bay on the 31st.
Huge
that's
shout
on
out to
Saturday.
Fatboy Car Stereo in Oakland, man. Those guys always help out with shows, man. Huge shout out to Jose Ramos and family.
Oh yeah. And let's see here. We got Czech Republic checking in. We got 3X in Oklahoma, 3X in Lincoln City on the 22nd. That's Surf City for you guys that don't know. Then we'll be back in Reno on the 28th. And then the 29th in Spain, there's a 3X, and then Alberta, Canada. And we're almost to the end of the season. The end of the season, I believe, is the second or third weekend in September, which we may happen to have. Oh, we got locked up according to my live stream. But anyway, oops.
Are we locked?
It shows me time at 1:14. I don't know. It still shows me live online. Anyway, we're gonna most likely have either Stockton Beatdown, or we're going to have the West Coast finale, or them together.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we've already hit 1 hour and 11 minutes, so that's a pretty solid amount of time.
Yes, sir.
And yep, Doug, how about them flyers for Fernley? They just got approved. That's from Josh. So they just got approved today. I can text you a flyer, Josh. So I'll text that over to you. But yes, we just got those approved today from the what's it called? From the sponsor of the event. All right. Anyway, let's go back here to the two people real quick. Once again, Lucky. Hey, thanks for tuning in all the way from Vegas. Whose house you staying at right now? And thank them for having you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, man. Huge shout out to Keith Sanders and everybody up here. Welcome me with open arms, dude, and stay at the house. And like I said, there's 7 people out there. I don't even know who's all out there right now. Diving in my truck, and just found out that I had a couple of bad RCAs. Just some stuff going on, man. And they just, like I said, I showed up and they came, and it was all hugs and kisses and fucking big shout out to them, man. Everybody out here in Vegas, man, they're very, very friendly and welcoming. And yeah, thank you guys very much. I appreciate everything.
Okay. All right, guys. So you got any last thoughts, or was that it with the Vegas people?
Man, I'm so tired. I'm like at a loss for words.
That's okay.
I got to drive back tomorrow, but yeah, Keith Sanders with Curve Customs, and everybody that's out there right now. I got to go out there and get in it with them now. Yeah. I took the break to do this live feed, but I got to get out there and get sweaty again. So, yeah.
All right, hey guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Remember, like, share, and distribute this as much as you possibly can. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. We're going to be on Spotify, Apple iTunes, iHeartRadio. All that stuff will be available soon. Once again, the biggest, most important thing is you guys like and share this as much as you possibly can on every platform you can to help grow us as a industry, right? We want to make this bigger and better for everybody. So, once again, that's all I got. Stay shitting
on them. Stay shitting on them. Don't tattoo a caterpillar on your eye. Tattoo shitting on them on your eye.
All right, guys. I want to thank you again for tuning in, and we will see you next Monday at 6 p.m.